Hi, let's talk about advantage shuffle. So this idea is that you have to return any permutation of nums1 that maximize its advantage with respect to nums2. So this is nums1 and this is num2, and then the answer for the example 1 is every integer index is actually greater than the nums2. So this idea is simple. We need to just making sure that we have to know what is the value in the nums1 and then put into a TreeMap, and then use the two methods. One is hierarchy, the other one is first key. And for every single time we compare the current index in nums2 and then pull out the greater value, then we will just find out the solution. So let's talk about it. Let's start coding. So TreeMap. So TreeMap is actually put into integer and integer, right? And the map equal to new TreeMap. So I'm going to traverse for in nums1 and after put nums, and then if the nums is not in the map, right, we can actually get using get or default to avoid too much typing. So if the num is not in the map, right, we can actually set it equal to the 0 frequency and then +1 at the end. If so, then we just +1, right? So I need to return in array, right? In array equal to new int nums1.length, send length, and then I'm going to traverse the nums2 I less than nums2.length a++. So we need to pull the value out from the map, right? Map dot using a hierarchy for current nums2 index, and since we cannot use int, we have to use integer because we are storing integer in the map. And if the val is actually equal to null, right? We can actually just using the first key because there's no key actually after, for this current index, right? So if val equal to null, then val is actually map dot first key. And this will be it, right? So I can actually assign the value. So result I equal to val. And if I use the val for the map, I need to decrement the frequency, right? So map.put val, map.get val -1, right? And at one time, the value will, the frequency in the map will be 0, right? So if map.get val is actually equal to 0, then we just remove, right? Map.remove val, and then I would just return result. And this will be the solution. So let's just run it. And here we go. So submit. And this is pretty much it. So let's talk about time and space complexity. Space is all of n, right? And this is all of n, so it's pretty easy. Time, this is all of n. When I say n, is the length of the nums1 or nums2, right? They should be the same length. So all of n for the time, and then this is actually log n, right? Hierarchy using a binary search to find out what is the current key, the next current key for this, right? So this is log n times n, so n log n for time, and this is put all of one, and first key all of one, and remove all of one. So the time total is n log n, space is all of n, and this will be the solution. And if you feel helpful, subscribe if you want it. Leave a comment if you have any question, and I will see you next time. Bye.